It's time again for another installment of The Basics, and on today's show I want to talk about event card combos in the X-Files CCG. Because if everybody remembers, you can play up to 3 cards every turn in the X-Files CCG, and sometimes it's better to play a combo of event cards rather than anything else. So I'm going to show you what you can do with that today. Now, you don't want to waste every turn with event card combos. Because you have 3 cards per turn, it gives you ample time to bring out agents and equipment and your sites. But when it comes to negating what your opponent is doing or helping yourself out, sometimes you have to do this. So, I'm going to give you a few pointers on combos, starting with Evidence Destroyed and Backtracking Program. So first off, it negates 1 keyword evidence collection card. That can be huge. Couple it with Backtracking Program. Play this card to negate any keyword computer card. So if your opponent's doing that, if he's got those out, you've just eliminated 2 of those instantly and hampered his investigation. A very important combo that you should probably end up using at some point. Medical treatment and successful diagnosis. Play on an agent in the hospital. The agent heals 1 token of damage immediately. And then, play on a team in the hospital containing an injured agent. The agent heals 2 damage immediately. If you're at the point in the game where you have multiple agents in the hospital, this recovers them quickly to get them back into the investigation. Government arrest suspects and written report. So, negate 1 witness that modifies alien investigation or bureaucracy skill. Play when an agent is forced to return to the Bureau. Prior to moving, the team may make a criminal investigation skill check. If successful, the agent does not have to return to the Bureau. So not only are you getting rid of a witness that might slow you down, but if your opponent also plays a card forcing you to return to the Bureau, you can negate that as well. Travel arrangements and equipment malfunction. You may move 1 of your agents to any section immediately. This card may not be played once an adversary has forced combat until after the combat is resolved. The agent may join any team that occupies the new section. Force 1 opponent to discard 1 piece of equipment, your choice, that does not specifically modify long or close range combat. You'd play that one first. That would help negate the combat and the adversary at the same time. And finally, I want to believe and the local law enforcement are uncooperative. Play on 1 agent to allow that agent to use their evidence collection skill number for any 1 alien investigation or occult investigation skill check. Negate 1 keyword criminal investigation card. This can help you in many different ways depending on the X-file you might be investigating. If there is a lot of alien investigation and occult investigation going on your part, more than likely your opponent is going to throw adversaries at you based on local law enforcement of those sites or locations. So he's going to try to hamper you. This gets you out of that rather easily, but also modifies your skill set. So when you're planning events for your deck, you really want to find good pairings. Now, this is a start. I've shown you 5 pairings. There are a lot more, but this episode would run extremely long if I had to show you all of them that I consider good pairings and or combos for event cards. That all being said, because the X-Files CCG is so much based on investigation and deduction, a lot of these cards will get you out of those combat situations quite easily and get you and your agents back in the field investigating your opponent. Because, again, the object of the game is to investigate and figure out what your opponent's X-File is. And you can't do that if your agents are either in the hospital or getting the crap kicked out of them or getting adversaries thrown at them all the time. That's all for today. Have a great day.